Well, hello and welcome to Montreal. Welcome to Canada, the home of the Villeneuve's father and son, and today the home of free practice.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Okay, loud and clear.
Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to 10 and get yourself in the zone. Okay, track's quiet right now, let's get out there while it's clear.
As the drivers begin to climb into their cars down on the grid, the excitement is really building at this magnificent circuit. We're just about ready to go racing for today's Formula One Grand Prix. It's one of the fastest races of the season here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 60% of this 2.7-mile circuit taken at full throttle. There are 14 corners to navigate, the very last of which has its very own infamous history and could be the cause of a safety car today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. What a qualifying yesterday for George Russell. He'll start today's race from pole position. And Yuki Tsunoda completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Norris, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, and Piastri. Verstappen, Leclerc, Stroll, and Liam Lawson. Hadjar, Fernando Alonso, Alex Albon, and Sainz. Gasly, Bortoletto, Nico Hülkenberg, and Jack Doohan. Ocon and Ollie Behrman rounds off the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. And with me for this commentary this afternoon, former racing driver Naomi Schiff. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada, what a track this is, and what a challenge for the drivers this weekend. Long straights, Heavy braking zones and a very green surface to start with.
This happens to be one of the driver's favorites. It is a low downforce circuit that is fast and flowing, but it is also demanding on the brakes. And be careful, because let's not forget the wall of champions that catches out so many.
All right, give me a quick radio check, please. Radio check.
Yes, copy loud and clear.
Now use DRS. DRS now available. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Nice move, good job. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race.
This was better. It'll only get better again.
And the best of British and the best on the track. It's George Russell who wins.
they led every single lap of the race. It was a light to flag victory, and that is total dominance.
It's what they've all been racing towards, waiting for them. High above the pit lane is our podium. And for the lucky three, it's time to stand on it. By George, he was good today. The top step awaits for George Russell. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.